welcome back to another Pokemon Quest video. In today's video, I will be showing off a Hitmonlee that I got. I did get him out of the gray pot, like the first pot that you get, but that is only because he's very expensive to get, and the chances of getting him out of that pot are like 22% chance. I will actually show you that real quick. It's like really difficult to get a good one, to get a good Hitmonlee. Actually, I'm gonna just skip this one real quick, just so I can show you guys. Ooh, I got another one. Maybe this one's better. No, that's bad. If it has to have like 8 attack slots, and then I'll check it out, but it didn't. So the best recipe for Hitmonlee that you can possibly do is 2 honeys, 1 balm, 1 tiny, and 1 blackberry. That's the best recipe you can do. And the reason I did it in gray pots is because if you do it in gold, like it takes 20 honey. That's like insane. So I'm just gonna get this one going real quick. And the chance of getting Hitmonlee out of that pot from all that expensive resources is still only 22% chance. So I'll show you the Hitmonlee that I just got. The only reason it says 999 at the end is because I put a random like thing in there just so I remembered which one it was. So right now I'm hanging around, yeah, 8,000 attack, 1,000 HP, full glass cannon. It doesn't have the best bingo bonuses, but this is the best one I could get. Like attack and fighting type moves plus 20%. The best one you could have was right here, which would be plus 20, and then right here I think is plus 5 or plus 10. So you can have a 45% attack and fighting type moves buff, which is pretty insane. And the things you would probably want to build him with is 100% crit rate, 100% crit damage. I built him with a little bit of natural healing just so he can heal other than just having to hit, so he doesn't get one shot all the time. 10 hit healing, obviously. I built him with some resistant to effects and resistant to status conditions, just so like when he's really up close with the units on this boss stage, he doesn't always get frozen and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show him off to you guys. Again, this is not the best one you can get. It was the best one I could get, and it's not too bad. It's still pretty good. Like he's pretty deadly. He can do did half health to both of them, and then the damage that he didn't do, Starmie can finish off. And he just got one shot. That is what I am always worried about, but that's fine. He does have a little bit of time to recover minus, but you don't want to focus on that because if you're going for speed runs, it doesn't matter if you have time to recover, because if one of your units dies in the speed run, that speed run's automatically over. So there's no point in focusing on time to recover. I have heard that Hitmonlee is like the best for birds because he has the best like single fire damage or single shot damage, because he just focuses everything on one instead of spreading it out. So he does more focused damage. If I can, I'm trying to show him off, but he keeps dying. See, like, watch this. He should be able to one-shot this bird. Yeah, there we go. He wasn't even bulked up for most of that damage, and he still one-shot it. Hitmonlee is an amazing Pokemon for early game and late game, but like the recipe, as you saw before, is not like it's not an easy Pokemon to get, especially the perfect one. But early on and mid game, when you have this Pokemon, you don't need perfect bingo bonuses. He's just really good. The only time you need perfect bingo bonuses is if you're trying to go for the best run, like matter of seconds. But like early game, it's perfectly fine. Even though I don't think there's anywhere that has bonus type of fighting type. Yeah, there's like fire and stuff like that. Oh, there's fighting. 10,000. That's only because I have a level 100. But yeah. so that's basically all I wanted to show off. I'm trying to think of other things that I could explain about him. I'm just gonna keep doing some runs to show you guys the amount of damage he can do. The only thing, though, about my speedrunning team so far is that I have a perfect Starmie, a perfect Machop. I could do with more health slots on my Machop, but other than that, he's perfect. And my Hitmonlee is the only one that's not perfect. And I did switch Hitmonlee out for my Starmie that wasn't perfect because Starmie, or this guy, does like a lot more damage than he does. Even though it's different damage, but like a different damage system. Because single shot would obviously do more to one unit than like the splash would. Not splash, but you know what I mean. Like Starmie's attack. It spreads out the damage between multiple units. But Hitmonlee's focuses on one. I shouldn't use that so early on, but he still got a kill. I will show you like the, as I said before, the perfect bingo bonuses for Hitmonlee are 3 attack of fighting type moves. And right here, as you can see, he has a status effect, which is the whole reason that I tried to build it up a little bit. Because since he's right in combat, he needs more of that than Starmie does, because Starmie's always back. So after this run through, I will go back and show you guys like all of the perfect stats that you need for him in order to have the best one. Again, this team is a very risky team because they're all glass cannons, but it could also get a really good time, like a really good speedrunning time for this stage. I'm also thinking about like the video for tomorrow. I'm thinking of giving a tutorial on like best Pokemon for early to mid game, even late game. So look out for that video for sure because I will be working on it. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna show like the best everything you can have. So like as I said before, on Hitmonlee you want 100% crit rate, 100% crit damage because he is an attacker. He's built for attacking. You don't need full hit healing. You just need probably, I'd say like a minimum of, a maximum of probably like 5. Because he does so much damage when he hits. But you have to make sure this shot's hit or he will get one shot. But I would also do a little bit of natural healing. Because you probably don't need this much, but just because the only time, since he doesn't have like the standard attack move weight down, standard attack weight down, I meant to say, then it'll still take the normal time for him to use his standard attack. So you want him to heal while he's waiting for this move and waiting for his standard attack to go back up again. The only problem about this move though, it is the best attack for Hitmonlee, like the best single shot attack. But the bad thing is that sometimes it raises the amount of damage the user takes, which means sometimes he does get a like a what am I gonna call it? Like a defense debuff on himself when he uses this attack, which you may think is terrible. But like if you have Machop and stuff like that, and also that's another reason why this unit is very glass cannon, because it is already built. Like when you get it, it already has such high natural attack, and then if you have 9 attack slots and 1 HP slot like I do here, it's just like, I don't know. You just have to make sure you one-shot every single wave. Because if you don't one-shot every single wave, he will get destroyed easily. I also have good movement speed because I like it when he can. He shouldn't be the first one to get to the next unit, so he does have the slowest movement speed on my team. Just because if he's like in the front, then he will get one-shot pretty quickly. Just because since you move to the enemies, which I will show you right here, like since the Hitmonlee and your units, your Pokemon move to the opponent Pokemon, then they will already have like the jump on you when you get there. So you have to like make sure to use it as soon as possible. Yeah, see, this is a good setup because he already has one more. If he wasn't that far away, he can still get a couple hits on though. That's why this is such a good setup, because if you do it correctly, you can one-shot every wave, just like that. But that wasn't really, that was kind of a one-shot, but kind of not. And the knockback also sucks. That's why Whack Whack is risky as well. This whole team is risky, I meant to say. But, yeah, I shouldn't use it there. But, this team is really good, or Hitmonlee is really good for the birds, though. Because if it just focuses one bird. Yeah, and he has a debuff again. Because he's always in the front, so. That's another reason why you would want natural healing. So he can heal while he's in like a debuff or something like that. Well, this is a very boring run. But I kind of want to finish it so I can get the resources. But usually, like if, actually not usually, all the time, if one of your Pokemon die, then the speedrun's already ruined. As I was saying before. So yeah. You just want to build your glass cannons. You just want to build them for like 100% damage output. You don't want time to recover or anything like that. I'm surprised he didn't die by that first attack by Mew. Like he can, oh, he got debuffed again. I mean, some of that's just unlucky RNG, but I should probably get more. It's difficult to get resistant to effects, resistant to status conditions, and get the crit hit damage and crit hit rate. It's like, it's kind of difficult to get all of that. Ooh, that was a good stone actually. Maybe I'll upgrade one of my own. That was like a, wait, was that, I hope that wasn't HP. I think that was an HP though. Yeah, that was, that's unfortunate. I did get, no, it wasn't. Okay. Well, let's see if... Yeah, actually, this is good because we don't want movement speed as much because we don't want him to be frontline since he's glass. So he still has all that, but now he has less movement speed, so he won't be the first to like the front lines, and he has more attack than he did. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. Just kind of a tutorial. Yeah, kind of a tutorial on like the best Hitmonlee you can get if you guys didn't already know. I will maybe be coming out with a video, as I was saying earlier, either later today or tomorrow. I might make one later today as well, of like best Pokemon for early game, mid game, and late game, or just mid to late game. Because if you get the DLC, these first like 3 worlds, you can literally just use the DLC units like Snorlax and Lapras, and then your starter Pokemon. Like if you can use those 3 to get through those first 3. So mid and late game are basically the only ones you want to focus on. But I'm going to save the rest for that other video that I'll be making later. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.